Okay, hello everyone, this is Miss Turner, and I'm going to be going over a few examples from the multiplying fractions Wizer activity I had you guys do yesterday, which was Thursday. So the first one I'm going to look at is number 2. So everyone was getting this one, the initial math, correct, but what we're forgetting to do, or what we don't know how to do, is simplify. So simplify simply means I'm going to make this number, this fraction, smaller. So for me, what I know is that 6 and 56 are both even numbers. So that means I can divide them by 2. Even numbers end in 2, 4, 6, and 8. So I'm going to divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 56 divided by 2 is 28. So my answer was 3/28. Okay. Number 3. This is the worksheet number 3. So you had to multiply a mixed number, which was 1 and 8/9, times a, oops, and this is how they represent times. That point right there, that just means to multiply, times 6/11. Oops. All right, so my first step I have to do is I have to change my mixed number to an improper fraction. So I'm going to make my big C, my multiplication at the bottom, my addition at the top. So my first step is to multiply 1 times 9 and then add my numerator, which is 8, and I'm going to keep my denominator. Then I'm going to do my order of operations from left to right. So 1 times 9 is 9 plus 8, still over 9. 9 plus 8 is 17, all over 9. So now my new equation is 17 over 9 times 6 over 11. Okay, so 17 times 6, (102), please. 102 over 9 times 11 is 99. Okay. The next one from the worksheet is number 8. That was a word problem, but I just want to do the area model so you can see why it's multiplication. So I have 1/2 times 3/8. It's an article, and 3/8 of it is a photo. So the article is half of a page. Oh man, I forgot that it does this. So the article is half a page. So I'm going to shade in half. Okay. Of that half, 3/8 of it is the photo. So now what I'm going to do is divide this whole page into eighths. So I'm going to half this, half that, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, and only 3/8 of it is the photo. So I'm going to shade in 1, 2, 3. Okay. So my product is going to be this shaded area right here, which is, well, 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 8 is 16. So 3/16. And then the last problem I wanted to look at was number 9, the last question. Just so you can see how multiplication can be represented a different way, I'm going to say, or I'm going to use parentheses, because that is a different way to show multiplication. You're still going to do the same steps. You're still going to be doing 7 times 4 over 10 times 7. Okay, don't forget you can simplify, which means when you're looking at the fractions from across, 7 divided by 7 is 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1. I can make that smaller. 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I could write out a new multiplication, which would be 1 times 2 over 5 times 1, which reduces to 2/5. Okay, so I reduced my fractions by looking at them diagonally and deciding if they had a greatest common factor that they can both be divided by. 7 and 7 can be divided by 7. 10 and 4 can be divided by 2. That's how I reduced them. And that's how I got 5 and 2. 10 divided by 5 is 2, or 10 divided by 2 is 5. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 7 divided by 7 is 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1. Okay? If you have any questions, please send me a message on Schoology, and I hope you have a great weekend.